Hey, welcome back to the Commercial Boys, the podcast where every single episode is longer than the one before.
Is that going to continue today? You don't.
No, I think that this one is gonna break the trend and be a little bit shorter.
Excellent. Who are you?
Doesn't matter. I'm a commercial boy, Dan Feingold.
I'm a commercial boy, Jake Berkowitz. This is a train wreck already.
Okay, well, thank you for tuning in to our or maybe the stupidest episode we're ever gonna do.
I'll take your word for it because we're returning to form. In this episode, Dan Feingold is showing me commercials that I have never seen, know nothing about, which is a nice return to our basic form.
Just the way we like it.
Yes.
So, yeah, today, the Commercial Boys, are gonna review The Commercial Boys. So, when you look us up on YouTube, and you put in The Commercial Boys,
we don't show up because no one cares about us.
And then you filter by channels, we're like the third channel.
Yeah, we're way
to show
down.
Up. Not great. The first one that comes up
is a commercial? I didn't know this. I've never looked this up on YouTube.
Called The Commercial Boys.
Oh, so are we not reviewing commercials today?
Well, let me tell you about The Commercial Boys.
All right, give me some prelude.
Their channel description is, "We do the funniest commercials you'll ever see."
Oh, so they make commercials.
Yeah, here, have a look at this.
Right.
So obviously you can find this channel if you go to YouTube and look up The Commercial Boys.
You won't find us.
And then click on the one that has capital THE in front of Commercial Boys. Probably unwise from, like a business perspective to encourage you to click on a Commercial Boys that isn't us. So here, take a look at this channel.
Okay, so
you want to describe it?
Yes, their banner is just the crying laughing emoji. Oh good, I feel good because they have fewer subscribers than us.
Somehow.
We have like 7, and I think they have only 3.
We actually have 9.
We have 9?
Humble brag.
We're growing. We're a thriving channel.
I think we're both one of them, so at the end of the day, it really is 7.
We're thriving. It's fine. Oh god, I already feel bad about the fact that we're watching some of these because there are 4 videos here, all of them uploaded a year ago. The most viewed one peaks at 35 views, which once again, humble brag, we've beaten. But I feel bad because it looks like every video is made by like a 10-year-old. So
that's correct.
Oh geez, why are we dunking on 10-year-olds?
We're not dunking on them. That's not my intention.
Maybe they'll be good.
I just want to explore.
Okay.
That's my only goal.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I mean, they're 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
So if they made anything good for them,
they're good. I remember there are some, I think, either videos or memories. There's some vestiges of creations that I made when I was about 10 years old. They're terrible.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anything you make when you're 10 is going to be terrible.
Yeah, of course.
You got to make stuff.
All right. So what is the first video we're going to be watching called?
Okay. So just quickly, so the last upload and also the first upload of these 4 videos were both a year ago. The first one was uploaded April 12th, 2017.
Okay.
And then the last one was uploaded April 13th, 2017.
So these came out rapid fire.
So in a bright flash.
Very prolific.
The Commercial Boys released 4 videos.
Are we watching all of them?
Yeah, we'll watch them all.
Okay.
We'll see what we think.
Okay, we'll see you on the other side, guys.
All right.
All this toothpaste.
So, to start the journey into this filmography, we're beginning with a piece titled "Commercial of What Crest Toothpaste Does to Your Teeth."
This is a bad commercial in that it's not shilling for the product. It does a bad job actually advertising the product. It's more of a smear than an advertisement, really.
Yes, well, I believe that the tagline for this channel is the funniest commercials you will ever see.
Wink,
not the most effective advertising
That's fair.
You will ever see.
So, I'll describe this video.
Yeah.
It is a bespectacled, I would say 10-year-old with a pal of his.
A safe bet, both of them probably about 10.
Yeah. They get a bunch of Crest toothpaste, and they say, this is what happens when you use Crest. And he shows his buddy's teeth, and they're orange. So Yeah, Crest makes your teeth orange. That's
Yeah,
the
he
commercial.
goes,
This is what happens when you use Crest.
and he's got
the
like
gnarliest teeth you ever
10
did see.
or 15, yes, and 10 or 15 toothpaste
Face
tubes
bottles. Yeah.
arranged on the counter. So would this commercial
Incentivize me to buy
to
Crest?
buy Crest?
No. I think that's the point. But, like, I'm gonna commend them.
As a comedy video, what do you think?
For a 10-year-old, it's not bad. It's pretty much in par with what I was like when I was 10, which means, unfortunately, he doesn't have much of a future in comedy, but, like, he did crossfades.
There are crossfades that are each like a full 2 seconds long.
That's fair.
Which is fair. Absolutely fair.
They held a camera, they wrote a script, they conceived of a sketch, and they did it,
They
and I
rubbed
commend
Cheeto
them.
dust
On their teeth. They used props. I commend the crap out of them. Like, good job, guys.
It's 23 seconds long.
That's about as long as a normal commercial is.
They're in and out. They have a premise. They're executing it.
Yeah, they don't
This
overstay their
toothpaste
welcome.
makes their teeth look
They do not
gross.
overstay their welcome like we always do.
Like we have a lot to learn.
yeah.
We have like 7 videos that are each about an hour and 10 minutes long. They have 4 that are each 23 seconds long, which
Yeah.
is
Adequate.
a lot more palatable.
Dan, how many dentists out of 10 would recommend this video?
9.
9 out
There's
of 10.
always one dentist who's just contrarian.
Yeah. Okay, that's
There's
fair.
always one edgy dentist in the
Edgelord
back of
dentist.
dental school
Just
who's
lean-
like, I don't think you need to brush your teeth at all.
leaning up against a pillar with anime hair. Just way too cool for this dentist bullshit.
Yeah, I want to know about the 1 out of 10 dentists. That's the story that I want to hear.
That's our next film. That one dentist. All right, I think it's time we move on to their next film.
Okay.
Their next commercial.
Nope, you nailed it the first time. Okay, so this next one is called Why Talkies Are the Best Invention Ever.
Talkies.
Talkies are bad for you, peoples.
All right, so why Talkies are the best invention ever takes a satirical or subversive look at a commercial. It's not so much of a commercial this time, is it? No.
Well, I think what the artist is trying to accomplish here
Right.
is a sense of internal dissonance.
Yeah. Explain.
Well, you look at
Explain what those
you look at
words
the
mean.
title. It's Why Talkies Are the Best Invention Ever, and then what the first second of the video is one of these children
Saying
telling you
Talkies-
that they're gonna explain to you why talkies are the best invention ever. But then they spend the entire
Minute
1
and 30
minute
seconds.
55. Oh, is it?
Is it
Oh, it's
a
a
minute
minute
55, you're right.
55 seconds of the commercial, tearing down talkies, because they're 150 calories and they'll make you fat.
Real talk, this is pretty much more in line with what I would expect from an average 10-year-old.
This is
I feel a little bit bad, but, like, no, this is what a 10-year-old does when you give them a camera. They kind of just scream in front of a camera for a little bit, and they don't commit
pretty
to a bit.
endearing. They're making each other crack up.
Yeah, they are on
Which
the
is
floor
great.
laughing with one another. They're just 10-year-olds with a camera. They're just having fun, goofing off. I don't think they used an iPod camera. It looks like they got like a Nikon or something
It could be.
that they're just
It
dicking
doesn't
around
look like
with.
an iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. And if it is an iPhone, they're holding it horizontally as opposed to vertically, which is better than most people.
And their fingers aren't wandering into frame.
They're just goofing off. They bothered to edit it. It's not just one long uncut vlog like a lot of YouTubers would do.
They're putting crossfades in here.
Yeah. So you know what? As like lame as it is to watch a 10-year-old's video that isn't your child's video, like, is better than what I would expect from an average 10-year-old. Aside from just there being like no cohesion or like joke or anything, they're just kind of yelling. And
Well, I think that the theme that's emerging is that these are all commercials, but the products will do you bad.
do damage to you.
Either make your teeth gross.
We were introduced to a new character in this one, by the way. It looks like these are like
Introduced
brothers.
is a strong word.
She's never mentioned. I think someone's sister is in this.
Uh-huh.
She's just in frame occasionally. I would I guess that these kids are from Portland because there's a Portland Trailblazers little banner in their room. I'm just gonna make an
interesting.
inference there.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. It's just a video of some 10-year-olds goofing off around the premise of
Just
Talkies being bad for
their
bellies
stomachs out.
Yeah.
They go after one day.
Yeah.
After one week.
After
one month.
It's funny to me that they think that 150 calories is way too many calories.
It's a very small amount of calories.
Yeah, it's nothing, dude.
Talkies actually seem like a pretty good invention.
They seem super addictive.
Yeah, so the new character
Yeah.
is, well, we can only
Someone's
assume
sister.
is someone's sister.
Yeah, she looks
Just
younger than the
standing
rest
there,
of them.
kind of watching the action
Staring
happen.
directly into camera.
Sort of a stand-in for the viewer.
The viewer avatar.
A mirror which reflects our own soul.
A persona, as it were.
We live through her in this commercial.
Dan, I'm cutting you off here. On a scale of 0 to 150 calories, what would you rate this commercial?
As a commercial, I gotta give it like 3 calories.
3 calories.
Because, it doesn't do an effective job selling Talkies.
Yeah.
It very much tells a horror story about what Talkies does to the
you.
human body.
Oh, we didn't even mention, actually, they intersplice just for a few frames an image of a morbidly obese man.
Right.
In the middle of the video, apropos of nothing.
But you know what? They made an editing choice.
Yeah.
And he kind of,
crossfaded into it. And
crossfades in, and he
there was
moves
almost a match cut.
He
There was
moves
almost a
bit.
match cut of the morbidly obese man and him as he's demonstrating what Talkies do to you.
Real talk, this is so much more competent than anything I've ever done as a 10-year-old.
As an edit. Oh, I thought you were going to say as an editor.
I mean, not quite. It took me many years, but I think that I may have just barely surpassed them at this
Yes.
stage in my career.
Yes.
But as a 10-year-old, certainly, I was
I-
not doing anything so competent.
I couldn't edit a damn thing until I was like 18, so applause to these guys. They're 8 years ahead of me.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I remember when we edited a video and we got a media offline message in iMovie. We had no idea what it meant.
We had no idea what the fuck we were
We
doing.
panicked.
In iMovie.
I thought it was because you took the USB out too quickly.
Everything was gone forever. All we worked on, it was gone. It was impossible to get back. But yeah, no, these guys are decent. Are we moving on to the next one?
Sure.
Sure. What is the next one called?
The next one is called Why Axe is So Good for Smelling.
Oh, I'm ready for this one.
In this commercial, we will be demonstrating Axe, body wash, deodorant, and cologne.
Oh, yes! Excellent! Oh my god. Okay, so this video, Why Axe is So Good for Smelling, is easily far and away my favorite video of theirs so far. There's one more that we have to watch, but I would be surprised if anything tops this. I genuinely, unironically laughed at a joke they made in this video. I don't think a 10-year-old's ever made me laugh at something they said and tried to make me laugh out on purpose, so I give them mad props on this one.
I think that they we can see that they perfected their form
Absolutely.
by this point.
Absolutely.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
In and out.
This is another
Boom, boom.
very short one where they have a joke, they tell it, and then they end the video. It's 33 seconds. They say Axe is bad for you because this. They spray it on the sister, who is now a character. She's definitely a character now.
She's the only named character.
Her name is Maddie. She ends up dying, and then they ask for audience engagement. They say, comment RIP for Maddie. And when I saw that come up, I actually laughed. I thought it was a funny joke. And what do I see at the bottom? But our channel has commented RIP.
I did my duty.
Out of respect for them. Out of respect for Maddie and her service to her
course.
country. I like this one. They told a joke. They had a funny little editing thing that made me laugh.
What the joke was is that I always love that the titles are why this product is great, and then immediately they're like, this is why this product is
terrible.
bad.
Yes.
So in this case, it's Axe body spray.
It looks like they're fishing for advertisers. They're tricking Axe
Honestly,
into
look at the
coming
way
into
that they
them.
arranged these Axe products in the very beginning.
Really well done.
That's not bad. Some thought went into that.
If they
Labels all out.
Yeah, if they had better lighting or whatever, like, you would think this is like, oh, some Axe people set this
Easily.
up for them.
Yeah, you got the tallest one in the back. it makes sense. Though I would arrange it the same way if I were trying to display these products.
That's not necessarily saying they're smart. That just means they're on the same wavelength as us.
It just means that they're not more of a moron than I am.
We are, yes, absolutely.
But yeah, so they say, here's why not to use Axe, and then they spray some Axe on Maddie,
And she dies.
and she goes,
Yeah, she
I'm
coughs. too.
dying!
She
And
gives
then
a
we
good
slow
performance.
crossfade into her dead body.
She gives a decent performance. I'm
She
not
does.
gonna lie.
She does.
She seems like she's up for it. She gives an emotive performance. She's naturally charismatic.
She's not embarrassed at all.
No,
It's
she's not
the
embarrassed
camera's
to be an
rolling, She's
older
like,
brother.
I'm gonna give you
What I
I'm gonna give you a character death.
And she does.
And she does it.
I like these kids. They seem like cool kids. They seem like great people.
Yeah.
They're great people. They're
I
gonna
wonder-
do great things. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm
So
like,
this was
actually
your
charmed
favorite
by
one.
these kids. Yeah, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think I agree with you. The shorter ones, I mean, we've only watched 3. There
Yeah.
are only 4, but
Yeah.
the shorter ones are better. The toothbrushing one was better than Talkies.
'Cause these are
and
just-
this is even better than the toothbrushing
These
one.
are just like primitive sketches. These are like, you could tell these kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna be like interested in comedy or whatever. They're gonna be interested in making something. They're gonna be creative kids. Either that or they're just hams. Either way.
Hams?
Yeah, like when you ham up. When you ham it up for the
okay.
camera. Yeah, they're just
Gotcha,
hams.
okay.
That was not like a fat joke or
They
anything.
had too many Talkies.
But yeah, they have very primitive sketches and they're working it out, and if they keep on like trying to make videos with each other, they'll like probably be good at some point. They'll probably make something funny. For a 10-year-old, they made a sketch. They did it. I'm proud of them. That's cool.
They showed restraint, I think, and I think
Yeah.
that's their best quality.
Yeah,
and
except
it's
for
something
their-
I had none of as
No.
a 10-year-old. Even in that one, they had a premise that they stuck to. and
Yeah,
they're
they didn't do
laughing during
anything
it
more than that.
and going a little bit crazy.
Yeah, 'cause
but
they're
they,
10.
They went into the Talkie video. They said, "We're gonna make a video. We're eating Talkies.
And they
makes
went-
you blow up like a balloon."
But they also like were just screaming at the camera, laughing, rolling off the bed. They went. I think they did what a 10-year-old would do when you give them
Yes,
a camera.
yes, but it is all at least in
Centered
the
around-
sphere of the plot.
I would say that they do a much better job.
Yes,
in
I'm not
the,
debating that at all.
Axe and the crest.
No doubt, no doubt.
But props to them for making something. Dan, do you have a scale for this one? Because I got none. I got no scale.
On a scale of, let's see, what do they got here? On a scale of body spray to body
shampoo.
wash, what do you rate this commercial?
It's a spray. It's ephemeral. It's fleeting. But you notice it while it's there.
That was so beautiful.
Thank you. On to the next
The
one.
next one. Okay, so this is their last upload.
Yeah, it's just titled Bread. 2 exclamation points. It's a minute. I'm very interested in this one.
Bread. I think bread. I think bread again. Guys,
Expose Bread 2K19, baby. Let's do it.
This, I think, is maybe their most abstract
Oh, the
commercial.
beginning.
I think this is their Dadaist movement.
it
Begins. It opens real. Well, they all open. Maybe my biggest critique is
Yeah.
that they all open. Like, we see the title of the video is bread. It opens. Hey guys, this is a video about bread.
bread.
And then we get into it. You don't need to say, hey guys, this is a
Just
video about
start
bread.
where the video
You could just
begins,
start
man.
start in the middle. That's good playwriting. That's good.
Start in the middle of the action.
That's good.
It does start pretty
homemade
abstract.
commercials.
It's just a series of
Different bread
crossfades where
products
he's throwing bread.
being
Yeah.
slapped onto the counter.
And it's just saying bread, bread,
And
bread.
I think the words on the screen are "Come on, bread."
Yeah, come on, bread, if I'm not mistaken. I like how over the entirety of the video, it just says in text on the bottom, come on, bread, step up your game.
It's even more abstract. It says, "I think bread."
Ooh, I think
bread.
What could that possibly
I
mean? What does it
think
mean
bread.
to think bread? Does that mean you are thinking as bread, or just bread occupies their head space?
Well,
what does it
I
mean?
sort of see this whole video as like a raging against capitalism, and I support
They're on the
this
verge of some conspiracy here.
because at the end they go, "What's up, bread? You got to put other stuff in you to taste good.
Trying
Why
to
are you
get
trying to
more
sell me
sellers."
other products?" And I think that when they say "I think bread," they mean that there's no escape from bread. It has entered such like 1984 even into your brain, and by the end of the video, whether he wants to or not. He truly loves bread.
And I think it's so interesting that they choose bread to rail against, because bread is historically a symbol of just like sustenance for the common man, for
the peasant
for the
class.
proletariat.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's interesting that capitalism has even co-opted these symbols of what once represented the working class and has turned them into just vessels for corporate greed. And I think they're really channeling that.
Much
They're really
like
getting
the
at that.
bread is just a vessel for mustard, for hot dogs, for tortilla
ketchup,
meat.
for syrup, peanut butter, whatever it may be. Yeah. Real talk, these kids are going to grow up to be communists because they're already railing against commercial culture. And I applaud them. I applaud these fellow comrades, and I wish them the best.
Yes. Something else interesting about this one is that we don't see
Our main characters. We don't see any of our brothers.
Yeah, no, we just see bread being slapped onto a counter.
Just repeatedly, bread is the main focus here. I applaud them for being willing to take a back seat, stepping behind the camera, and just letting the work speak for itself. They're not really interested in the fame. They're just like, this is what we're doing. This is us. Enjoy.
Yeah. This is their message.
Yeah. I like these kids. I respect any 10-year-old who's able to edit something together, have it like revolve around one central joke or one idea instead of just being a random vlog where you're screeching into a camera.
That is exactly what I would do if I were them at this
absolutely.
age.
That's what most kids do. What was I gonna say? I remember that I went to bar mitzvah when I was 13, and they gave like the kid and his friends a microphone. Which is a bad thing. Never give a bunch of 13-year-olds a microphone. And they just like passed it around and just shrieked inane nonsense into it for like 25 minutes until someone took the microphone away. And like, that's what 13-year-olds do.
Yeah, no one ranted against our economic system.
Yeah, and the fact that these 10-year-olds are even like making something a little bit coherent,
yeah,
I respect them.
I agree with you.
On a scale of 1 to bread, how much bread would you rate this?
See, the one thing is, I'm not sure if on the scale is confusing to me, because something that is left a little bit open is whether or not our narrator likes bread or not.
No, they don't. They don't. They say it tastes like poo-poo. And then someone in the background says dog crap.
Yeah, but they think bread. I think bread. And that to me implies that...
I think it's self-loathing. I think there's some self-loathing because they hate what they are consumed by. They really are frustrated by the fact that they think this thing that is so terrible by itself, they need something to complete them, to make them whole, to make them better. They need ketchup. They need peanut butter. They need syrup. They are not complete without something else. They hate that.
I'm going to rate this commercial a hot dog because it completes me.
Aw, that's beautiful. Good job, the commercial boys, honestly. Like, you guys are making something, and you're 10, and that's good.
Yeah, they've been offline for...
Come back to us, the
more than a year.
Boys.
So
Can we get a crossover? Can we get a crossover event going from Portland?
The invitation is open. The invitation is wide open.
If they want to collab,
if the commercial boys
want a collaboration,
ever want to collab, they're more than welcome to join.
Arms wide open. Come on the podcast.
All right, y'all. Please go to the Why Axe Smells Good video.
Yeah,
and comment R.I.P. for Maddie.
Rip. Show Maddie some respect.
Please show some respect to Maddie. Send us commercials to commercialboyspodcast@gmail.com and we'll review them for you. Okay, thank you.